I'm back with another pick a card reading. Angelina, Sparkling Diva, 3 choices this time, from left to right, 1, 2, 3, and the one in the middle then is number 2, right? The reading is on what makes you special and unique, and that is what we're going to look at. Number 1 is amethyst. Number 2 is a Mangano calcite. Number 3 is a cornelian heart. I'm gonna pause and then we can start the reading. Alrighty, numbers 1, the amethyst people. Let's begin. First card we have for you is the Great Bear, which normally is Justice card. In one of my tarot decks it's a phoenix. You see a phoenix on there, and that's basically what this card is about as well. Facing your fears, going through big, tremendous changes and overcoming them, rising from your own ashes, feeling reborn, liberated as well, feeling free. And in this card that is depicted by having to enter that cave to have that transformation. And being, yeah, that is a bit scary, right? Because that huge polar bear is on top of that cave, but you have to approach it and go, just not fear that it will hurt you. You will have to face that fear, and you will do that. And I feel you are quite an old soul, that you have gone through lots of lives where it wasn't easy, and I feel that this life, likely you had an accumulation, well, accumulation is not the right word. Well, let's say, let me rephrase it. A lot of trials and tribulation in this life. It hasn't been easy. I think for most of you that will go, it hasn't been easy, and it's an escalation almost of transformation this life. Lessons you could learn, big lessons, almost like finishing off stuff from past lives, that this life you are now finally strong enough and ascended enough, awakened enough as a soul to deal with the shit that happened in past lives. And so that's, if this rings true to you, that you have had an awful lot of trouble in your life so far, on and on and on almost, then that's the reason. It's basically finishing off stuff, unfinished business, and tying up loose ends of that, and so it doesn't have to come back anymore, so you're really done with that. And I feel that because of these lights, there's a very high soul connection, spirit being there with you, helping you, guiding you. And then you can say, well, what's special about that? Because that's what this reading is about. Yeah, sorry, this is what I suddenly came up with. It's just, so I guess it's important. And in itself, that is actually pretty fucking special. Excuse my French. Because that means you have the power to do that. You have the strength to do that, to face your fears. And quite likely, often they are huge fears. Otherwise we don't have the judgment card, right? Then we would have another card, and not a major arcana card either. And that is pretty special, that you dare do that and that you work through it. What I also feel is that you can also help other people do this, and you can do that, well, consciously, so to speak, by being a teacher or a coach or whatever, an example. But it likely also happens by just being you, that you bring that inspiration to other people just by being you and by what they see you do and go through and dare take on and come out okay on the other end of that cave. Right, so in that sense, and you yourself also get more empowered, you get more skills and abilities and talents because of all these trials and tribulations that you've gone through. It's as if you go to rest during a change, a transformation, problems or whatever, but then when it's over, you have another go. And then another one, and another one, and another one. So you get more empowered, you get wiser, you get stronger, and your vibration gets clearer as well, right? I think you have a very quite high vibration, or if you're still younger, then you will have that. Then you know that then it will come. What's also special about you is that you know how to take care of yourself and how to make yourself happy in a way. You know what lights your fire, and you can inspire yourself because you poke up your own fire, and you know how to keep it going. And that is also really special, to be able to do that, to not rely on other external sources in order to do that. So that is quite special as well. Plus you also have the ability, this is normally the Hanged Man, the mirror in this deck. You also have the ability to look at things from all angles. You might have a different view from most people. You can look, you can empathize very easily because you can look at it from all angles. And that means that if you are feeling okay and strong and empowered, then you don't feel like judging either. Meaning that if you do judge, if you do find yourself judging other people or situations, then it's an indication that you're not really centered, you're not aligned. And then it might be, you might need to take some time to, for that, to get realigned again. So that's also special, because also not everyone can do that. Some people can only see from their own point of view, and sometimes these people still claim that they can see every angle and other people's points of view, but they actually can't. They somehow think they can, but yeah, when you're dealing with them, you sometimes notice that they can't at all. That they are just only looking at things from their own point of view. So that is also really quite special, and that can help you in dealing with other people, but also with your work, right? It offers an awful lot of opportunities in career situations if you're able to do that, because then it's very easy, likely for you as well, to think in solutions as opposed to think in problems. And in an awful lot of jobs, that is very handy, especially in jobs that are, well, sort of manager level or management level, or in that direction. Because then you need to be able to think outside of the box. And that's basically what it comes down to. You can do that as well. Let's see, the other cards that we have from the Conscious Spirit deck. We have the Wheel of Fortune card. Oops, Wheel of Fortune. Wait a minute. I need to move it a bit further away, I think. You can't see it, not the whole card. I'll move the camera up a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's it, I think. The Wheel of Life. I am guided by the cycles of life, and I live in complete harmony with them. In a way, I feel it's quite similar to the Great Bear. Can also be the result of that, because this is about balance, being able to connect things, masculine, feminine, different kinds of energies, and embodying them inside of you. Balance. Knowing when to act, knowing when to wait, right? Knowing when to use your more of the masculine energy, which is acting, making decisions, undertaking, etc., and waiting, and knowing when it is best to just wait a little bit, and to feel and to intuit, to go inwards. You know that, and that's also special. That's really very special. And that has to do with that. Because of this, because you've gone through this in past lives, an awful lot, probably a lot of past lives that were quite shitty, you now can reap the benefits of that. But you're still doing a lot of work this life, I think. But you really are getting somewhere. So this is really good. Reach for your dreams. I am the creator of my own dreams, and I achieve them with confidence. I feel in a way that you never give up. Maybe it's not so easy just yet for you to reach your dreams, but you are reaching for your dreams, right? And it's slightly different than reaching your dreams. That's not what it says either. That's what we hope for, of course. But you know that you are the creator of your own life, your own reality, your dreams. And you do have the ability, the knowledge, the know-how, the wisdom to achieve them as well. You do have the core confidence. Maybe you get distracted or sidetracked or whatever occasionally, but you always get back on track. You always get back on track. And I feel almost like this is going up, 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 up. And not because you're going upstream against the stream, no. It's because you're going higher and higher and higher and higher, also in your vibration. And the higher you get, the clearer your view is going to be. And the easier it's going to become to manifest your dreams in the end. So if it's not working out just yet, don't despair. You don't give up. You're not a quitter. You're really quite together. And I feel this life you might reach a number of dreams and goals eventually, if it's not working out yet. But I think it's more important what you're doing on a soul level to work through all that stuff. Yeah. It's kind of weird in a way. It's really kind of weird. But I also feel you are always taken care of. One way or another, things always work out for you. Even if you haven't manifested your dreams just yet, somehow things always work out for you. You are so taken care of. Yeah, really quite amazing. Anyhow, then from another deck we have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy, Move Beyond Current Challenges and Focus on what you desire. Yeah, basically what it says, that you can do that. You can make stuff, well, not out of nothing. That's not a message. This is alchemy. So it means more like you can make something good or something great or wonderful from something that is not so good or whatever. More like that, right? There is something there. It isn't all that brilliant, and you manage to make something awesome out of that. You can turn it around because you have that ability of the divine alchemy. You can do that. And funny thing with this is also the amethyst. She is also a twin flame. She's the twin flame of the archangel Zadkiel. And I somehow get the feeling that many of you are actually also twin flames. It doesn't mean to say you know that already, or that you are with your twin flame, or that you know, that can still come. It depends how, where you are on your journey, how old you are, maybe even, etc., etc. But you still, I think many of you are twin flames on your journey, which does make sense because you really are quite far along as a soul. Doesn't mean to say you're only just an old soul. Can also be medium to old. Oh my god, that sounds like frying steak. You want medium or rare or old? Oh my, no, you'd never want old, do you? But anyhow, yeah. And that's also pretty special, that you can do that you can transform these things. So you're basically working on your own transformation this life, it seems, and but you can also transform things and make something beautiful out of that. And with that, you might be able to actually, in the end, fulfill your dreams if you know what it is that you want. Right? You're reaching for your dreams, and maybe in the end, after some time, or maybe already are there, that is also possible. But that is what makes you quite special. Now let's look at how other people see you. And now I feel a bit off, because it's like I'm not focusing on what makes you special. This other stuff seems to come up. It's really weird. So I hope you're still going to be happy with reading and not then end up saying, oh, well, Angelina, this is not what makes me special. I feel it is actually, but maybe you don't agree. In any case, how other people see you. We have 3 cards from the Conscious Spirit deck. The present. I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. And he or she is looking at that little mouse, I think it is, and she's on her hunches, and so she can really, really look at it and see it. The light is shining on them, and how people see you, they that like you really see them, that you really acknowledge them. And that makes them feel really very good. And they also see that you have a very high vibration, a high pure energy. This is Archangel Gabriel, who brings hope and intuition. And so, again, that you, the message that you seem to inspire other people, that you bring them hope. And like I said, you can also offer that transformation and inspire other people by you being who you are, daring to undertake things and go through transformation and you know, the stuff that I said, that's in here again as well. And people feel that, they see that, and they like it. And here they also feel that you are quite, well, let's say ballsy. You don't know what's there, and but they do see you opening up to the light. So again, that high energy, but also that you dare do that you dare be vulnerable, you dare open up. And quite likely she is going up the steps even. Because, yeah, she was walking, right? She's on the move. Look at her feet. Hope it focuses and that you can see it. So she's likely going up there as well, and she's not afraid. She's got her arms wide open. She's not holding her arms in front of her chest and whatever to ward off some whatever. So she's open, daring, and trusting as well. And I think people love that about you and admire that about you. Yeah. So all in all, I feel it's quite a very positive reading. Quite different from what I myself actually had expected when I started with it. So I hope you still got something out of it in the sense of what makes you special, because you really are very quite special. You know, I feel the whole reading hinges on this card. Really does. A very wise soul and a very high energy and powerful, tremendously powerful. And spirit is with you. Yeah, I don't know. Very special energy. So thank you for watching, and then I'm going to the numbers 2. Alright, numbers 2, I have to move a bit faster, otherwise I'm not going to make it. I feel this card sums up your entire reading. I'm going to show you the other cards, of course, as well. We have Radha, Soul Flame, and this is about, she represents the, let's see, the Shakti, which is the divine, feminine and creative spirit of the universal life force. And this is all about loving union, connection, and harmony, relationship harmony, etc. How am I going to explain this? A lot of this is also has also to do with self-love. That's why there is this text here: rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. If you don't really fully love yourself yet, it is important that you do that. But likely you already do, because if I show you the other cards in a minute, you will understand why I'm saying that. They are absolutely wonderful. And because of your self-love and your high energy and vibration and that harmony, that loving vibration you have, you can also bring that into the world, into other relationships and other parts and aspects of your life. Let's see. Yeah, here, let me just read it from the booklet, that's probably clearer. Increased romance, love and opportunities to express divine harmony through love are all becoming apparent in your life. And that is what you can do when you are in self-love, when you are, when you don't feel that you're still not whole, as if parts of you, aspects of you are missing, so to speak, as it speaks of rediscovering lost parts of yourself. If you have moved beyond that, then you can create these opportunities and love and romance and harmony in your life through love. And let me just show you the other cards now. I'll get back to Radha in a minute. We have the Four of Bows, a celebration. We have the Forest Lovers, the Lovers card. We have the King of Cups. I have to just move them over a tiny little bit, because I want them on there, or the whole lot. And we have the Nine of Cups, generosity. So all beautiful cards. Hang about. Yeah, that's better. So the generosity, the spreading that love and harmony and by that creating all these opportunities. This is also about harmony, the Four of Wands, a celebration, this happiness, this socializing, other relationships, right? This is not just with a partner, but with other people. Everyone's happy there. You are quite stable. The King of Cups has mastered everything that goes with the emotions and the feelings realm. So he's quite balanced on the inside. He's quite stable on the inside. He won't wobble so easily. And if he does, he will just recover quite easily again as well. This too, just the lovers, a new beginning, being warm, being open, being from the heart. Really from the heart. And I feel not just in a love relationship, just with almost everything in your life. You have such a warm, positive, happy vibration. It's like, wow. It's really, really stunning to see this. All these cards with with Radha saying the same thing. She summarizes that. Funny thing is, I don't know why the hell that comes up all of a sudden in the first set and this set. Radha is also the divine counterpart and twin flame of Krishna. In the first set, we also had this thing that an angel, an archangel, that's a twin flame. So it's like, why do these twin flames all of a sudden come up? But it's not so weird, because if you are in this situation, in this vibration, you likely are ready for your twin flame as well. If you are not with a twin flame or just in a happy relationship, or whether you're single, it doesn't really matter. You're also very committed, very loyal when you are in a relationship, very devoted, because Radha was also totally devoted to her partner. And also supporting in that sense, right? And you also can support other people who seek harmony and healing, or possibly even specifically relationship harmony and healing. So maybe you counsel people or coach people, or not necessarily professionally, just, you know, sometimes you just do that in your day-to-day life with people. And that's also very special. This is all what makes you special. You inspire people by this. You give so much warmth and happiness and positive vibes. Really very special. And you make a good partner, a great partner. Absolutely great partner. Yeah. So let's quickly move on to the other cards we have. We have from the conscious spirit We have the healer. I'm loving and compassionate, and I'm able to bring healing to others. Well, that's what I said just now as well, right? That you can bring that to other people, healing and harmony, and so on. And you are compassionate, you are loving. We just saw that. Very together, very high energy. Look at that crystal. And that is what makes you special. You can do something with that as well if you so choose. Right? If you want that, if that makes you happy, and reach out. It's just, I reach out my hand and my heart to connect to and unite all of humanity. I mean, wow! And look at the energy around her, and not just a small circle of people. No, all of humanity. I think you have quite an influence on this planet without even knowing it, by being you, because it's like that ripples out, right? It's like Abraham Hicks says, one person who is positive is far more powerful than millions who aren't. So if you are positive, that seriously ripples out all over the planet and the universe. It is that powerful. And yeah, pretty freaking special. You feel so happy, so exuberant, so lively, so yeah, just great, absolutely great. Now, how other people see you. Also, the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck, we have release. I release that which doesn't serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. And Earth Angel, and then we have one more, and that's the Fire Elemental. And with this, that's because your energy is so high, which you can see here again, right? The light blue, yeah, wonderful colors and vibe as well. Because you're so together and happy and positive, it's very easy for you to just not get involved with anything that doesn't serve your higher purpose. But then you don't do it with feeling like that. No, you can do that with ease and with gratitude and love. Like you are probably able to say if something not so good comes your way, or something that doesn't serve you, let me put it that way, then you can probably easily say or think or feel like, thank you for being there or showing me this and whatever, and then shift your attention to something that is positive and that does serve you. You can just let that go with love and with ease and just with gratitude. There's no, I can't think of the word, not like anything. Earth Angel, I am a guardian of Mother Earth, and I protect all who live on her. That's also how you are seen. Very loving, very caring, very nurturing, very together as well, again, I think, because it's Earth, right? It's grounded. And again, here we have an Earth here as well. Connect and unite all of humanity, so everyone on the planet. And then here again there is well, something that speaks of that, a guardian of Mother Earth, and protect all who live on her. So you are being seen, and I think you feel that way as well, otherwise you can't feel so bloody good, that you are being seen for who you really are. People see your light, people see your love, and what you have to give and what you do. Fire Elemental, I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. So I think you are quite inspirational to people, and that you have a lot of passion as well. And maybe you don't feel that way about you so much yourself. This is how other people see you. But they do see passion in you. They do see fire in you. And they do... Also, this is also, I feel, inspiration. Fire, inspiration, passion. Yeah. So absolutely wonderful reading. I hope it resonated with you. And pretty freaking special, if you ask me. I hope you enjoyed it, that you liked it, it resonated with you. Yeah, it's not like, yeah, maybe other readings on what makes you special. But I still hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Moving to number 3. Okay, well, let's see how far we get in this first recording. Ace of Bows, Spark of Life, the Tower card, the Blasted Oak. You had a Carnelian, which is quite well, typical. Ace of Arrows, the Breath of Life. Then we have the Archer, which is the Chariot card. And we have another one, the Six of Pentacles, Six of Stones. Exploitation. Well, let's get to it. With the, I feel like it's very easy for you to, with that card beginning from the left to the right, come up with new ideas, to have that spark of life, really, to feel that spark of life of something you want to manifest, something you want to do, and come up with new ideas, brilliant ideas. And I also feel with this, with the Blasted Oak card, that you don't really care too much what other people think about that, or what's already out there, or what's done or not done. You are not afraid to deviate from that and to break free, and because yeah, this spark, that inspiration, the desire to manifest, that is so strong, and you're really someone who can have these visions. I feel just like a visionary. You really have these visions, and you know how to breathe life into that as well, so you can manifest them, you can make them come true. And maybe you haven't quite worked out yet how to do that, but you have that ability. You really do. And especially also with the Archer, if you just focus, right, and then aim for it, and you can do that, and quite fast as well, because the Archer is normally, the Chariot is in a Major Arcana card, is a fast energy, fast moving energy, so you can do that quite fast. And that will come up in a bit as well with another card, actually. But yeah, that is special. That is special. Not everyone has that, right? Not everyone is like a visionary. I also feel that you are a bit of a rebel, a bit. You know, not like you're an obnoxious person or something, but because you also go your own way yeah. And I don't know, I just feel something of being a bit of a rebel. And with this, I again feel a bit of that rebel thing, because you want improvement. You want to help the less fortunate. You want to help people. You want to be there for people, improve things, make things better. And sometimes we need people for that who actually are like indigos. You know, if you have heard from about indigos, indigo children that were born in the 60s, 70s, that then the first waves of indigos started to come in, and they were a bit like rebels because they had to instigate the change that was needed in society. And that kind of energy is sort of what I feel with this. And you really want that change. You want things to I feel actually almost like big things, societal changes almost. I don't know, really, yeah, really change, because burning the old as well, burning things away so it can be cleansed and cleared. And this is also sharing, right? And yeah, typical. And the funny thing is, we have also Horus. And Horus, Cosmic Gateway, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful, miraculous changes are occurring. Horus, it basically says that it is very easy for you to manifest with your thoughts. I'm not certain, maybe you have noticed that if you think about something and then it happens, or something very much like it suddenly happens. And that is very special. That is a very special, well, ability, power. And that goes with Horus. Horus could create pockets of energy where we can access light and wisdom and insight. And that's what the Eye of Horus was about, according to this booklet, then, that if that appeared around you, that you knew that Horus is asking you to become aware of how you are influencing the energy around you, etc., etc. But it's about you being able to manifest very, very easily by putting things out there in the cosmos, and that is very powerful. Also means that if you focus on stuff that doesn't serve you, that also will become manifest. So you have to be very clear with what you focus on, what you desire, or what you think or wish or whatever, because it might just come true. Here we have that focus as well. That's peculiar. If you learn to do that, if you learn to focus like that archer, you can really manifest fast, very, very fast. That's I feel the biggest thing you've got that makes you so special. And you might not be aware of that just yet. It might be something that develops through time as you go older and get more experiences, that you begin to notice, like, hey, hang about, you know. Right, let's see. But also that you have the this, right, that you can come up with these ideas, breathe life into that, that you have this, that you can have these visions, and yeah, that's also really great, because then that means that you can seriously bring change to society, and that's really quite something. Right, the last three cards, how you are being seen by other people. We have gratitude, and we have a nurturing heart, and we have spark of the divine. And let me turn it around a little bit. I'm sorry about the light. Gratitude. I'm grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons each brings. Again, I feel this focusing here, that you're focusing like she's doing, and then she's holding something, she's focusing on that, and then look at what comes out. That ID, something... yeah, people see that as well. You can manifest it, you can do that. Maybe something mysterious about you too. And at the same time, also something loving and caring. I am a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. That's why you want good things for people who are less fortunate. You really do. And because you are very loving and nurturing and caring, warm person, that's how people see you. At the very least, maybe you don't feel that way per se, but it's how you're being perceived. And also, again, a bit of the mystery. I think people see you as very powerful, the spark of the divine. Look at all these lights here, and yeah, I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize that I'm part of all creation. I think people feel and see that you are very powerful. They feel your energy. They feel it, and some people might even be a little bit scared of you because they don't know what the hell is going on. People aren't awake yet. They might find it a bit scary. But that's how people see you. So, a beautiful reading. I have to cut it short now. I'm sorry about that, but otherwise there's going to be 2 videos and I don't want that. I do hope it resonates with you and that you got something out of it. It is a beautiful read. I think you have a very specific soul purpose as well. Very, instigating change or something. And you have a high energy, very powerful. Remember that thing I said about the manifesting with Horus? That's very important, I think, for you. Right, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.